In this lecture, we'll be starting with classes and objects. As we are already aware that everything in Python is an object, so that means its definition must be coming from some place, and that place is referred as classes. So in general, a class can have properties and functions, and as you can see over here in this example, we have a class called student, and it has got these attributes or properties called name and address, and then two functions, get name and get address. You'll notice the first parameter to these functions is an argument called self. Now you can name it whatever you like, but as convention one should follow naming these arguments as self. So the first argument to a class function is self, and self basically references the object that gets created. So over here when we are saying student.name and then we are saying student.getName, so the student object that is created is actually referenced by self. So when these methods are called, that object is basically referenced using the self argument. And here you can see we are just printing self.name and self.address. So these two methods has their definition. And finally, we have a main method where we are creating an instance of the student class. The name of the instance is student, and we are then setting these two attributes, name and address, and then calling these two functions, get name and get address. Finally, we are executing the main function. So if I now run this one, you'll notice it is printing this John and USA, and these two print statements were defined inside get name and get address method. So that was an introduction on classes. We'll be covering more on this in upcoming lectures.